I'll give you some FBI secrets, and in return, you pay me money. Now, keep in mind, this is all happening during the Cold War, so tensions between the Soviet Union and America are really high, and this local Russian trading company isn't actually a local Russian trading company. It's actually a front for the GRU. The GRU is like the Soviet equivalent of the CIA. And so these Russians are sitting there listening to Bob's crazy idea, and they're like, Konyeshna. And so, boom, they have this arrangement, and finally, Bob is officially a spy. Just, for the opposing team. And soon he's communicating with the Soviets over encrypted radio transmissions, and they dead drop him cash. And he's telling them about some Soviet places that the FBI has bugged. He's telling them the names of suspected Soviet informants for the FBI. And some of these informants he's naming end up getting arrested in the Soviet Union or executed over this. But Bob don't really care. He got what he's always wanted, plus he's getting paid. So he keeps feeding them more information and more information for about a year. But then, in 1980, he gets caught. But not by the FBI. They still have no clue he's doing any of this. Bob gets caught by someone else. Because one day, Bonnie, his wife, is at home, and she walks into the basement, and Bob is there. And he's like, don't come in, I'm wrapping presents. But actually, he's looking over some communications with the Soviets. And she actually catches him in the act with these letters that he had written to them. Now, at this point, Bonnie could turn him into the FBI, but she's not going to do that. She loves Bob. And she's also super religious. So instead of all that, she takes him to her church, to her priest, to confess. And so Bob goes and he confesses all this espionage he's been doing to this priest. And the priest hears all this and he's like, holy shit!